I have a serious question that I want to ask the politicians and our judicial officials and our law enforcement. We have a situation where we just attempted to impeach a former president who was not even in office anymore. Again, I said former president, which isn't even constitutional, for some stuff that he said in peace leading up to an incident that included both Republican and Democrat participants in the Capitol riots. Which leads me to concern about what are we going to do about these people who were in office and within our system who did and said much worse, who aren't being held accountable. One of which is Maxine Waters, which I have made memes about and have been hollering ever since she said get ICE and their families and get Trump supporters. Get them any way you can to an angry mob. And then my daughter was wrongfully removed. So what are we going to do to consequence people like that? Because they just attempted to go after somebody who didn't even come close to saying what people like Maxine Waters and some of these other government officials said when they were out here with all these rioters and looters hollering defund the police and chanting all these things that were just inappropriate. Especially considering we were supposed to all be under quarantine because of COVID-19. So I want to know, what are we going to do to hold these people accountable? Because they're part of the reason that these guys were looting and rioting. Because they're not getting justice. And when you try to consequence one side over another who's done twice as bad, you actually defeat your purpose. So, since you're up here trying to point the finger at all these people, like Donald Trump, who's just trying to clean up our system, how about we start prosecuting the people who did much worse than what they accused Donald Trump of? It's a problem within our system that needs to be fixed. There's a lot of people who have called these guys out, and they've gone unheard. People have become victims because they've gone unheard. And let these people just do what they wanted to do to whoever they wanted to do it to. It's time to stop that type of behavior within our government and within our judicial system. Doing things because you feel like doing them that way is not the answer. We have a voting system and a judicial system for a reason. You can't just go and change things because you want to. You have to follow the same policy and procedure that I have to follow when I want real change. And I am passionate and determined about it. It's called filing something in court or making a response to something in court that you know will spark real change. There's a right and wrong way to do everything. And doing it on the street while you're destroying people's property is not the right thing. So when are we going to hold these people who marched and chanted and incited the looting and the rioting that went on over last summer? The people who incited people to attack our law enforcement. When are we going to hold those people accountable? Because that's where the real change is needed. God bless America, and have a blessed day.